today's one of those blip days today. You kind of just, I don't know, didn't really sleep well. I just had a, it's not that I didn't sleep well, it's also because I had a nightmare. Past few weeks I've been having nightmares. For years I have not had nightmares or bad dreams or even dreamt that much, but recently, I don't know, really strange dream, and I think that possibly set me up to be in a bit of a bad mood. Also had a headache yesterday, which I haven't really been able to shake. Yeah, just feeling a bit sorry for myself, really. I know, as I always say, I'll come out of it. I'll come out of the other side of it, and be back on my feet. But unfortunately, the sort of anxiety side of things is also kicking in, where I'm going questioning everything. Just like the project, kind of going, is it going to do what I want it to do? Obviously, like for every story that I share, there's 4 stories that I promised and I've not had, and I'm talking about way back early in the project, I'm sort of holding out thinking, out of literally more than 100 people that have been in touch, less than half have actually shared stuff. So I'm like, I don't know. That's the shitty thing of feeling like this, Usually I should be turning around and going, Carl, it's amazing and things happen and, I don't know. I think it's also part of my own personality of if I promise I'm going to do something, whether I do it, and I don't promise it if I can't do it, you know what I mean? And that is a kind of a drive that I get personally. It's like I feel compelled. If I say that I'm going to do something, I will do it, and even if it means I break myself doing it, I'll do it. So yeah, I mean, there's a prime example there. That's where my head's at right now. I'll get up tomorrow and I'll be like bouncing off the walls. But I think I want this to be real. I don't want it to be like Facebook, where everyone shares all these wonderful sunny pictures and lovely home life, and hey, look at this, my kid's just eating fucking vegetables and live the perfect little dream world and stuff, and meanwhile on the other side of the camera, the kids screaming and just running around with one sock on and it's done a shit on the floor or something that I think is important. Well, I'm really proud of my project and I'm working really hard and things like that. And I try to share updates when I'm in a great mood, and I struggle too. The problem is as well, when I'm feeling like this, then so my neck decides to really play up and give me jip. So I've mentioned before when I talk about my dystonia, I always said I'm lucky I don't suffer much pain. And if I do, it's few and far between. I'm in pain at the moment. So going right up, it's my head. So my head's real. It's very painful. It'll all be okay though. I know it will. I mean, if my cool pajamas makes everything better. um, I made shepherd's pie, which which always cheers me up. Let's have a look. So I put a load of cheese on the top of it, and I'm gonna have that with bread and butter, which will be good. Yeah. I did set the foundations of the next stage of the Warriors of Dystonia project as well. I've sort of put a few things in, set things in motion, even though it's not going to be started until next year. I wanted to get it set up because one thing I learned from this project was that having things planned and set up well in advance of launching the project was a blessing. So when I actually started the project in February, March time, March, I for 2 months I'd actually been working behind the scenes on the website and getting people to check it, and it went through a few different versions before it became the project that it is. I had like surveys and things like that, which were incredibly big, too big to be honest, and would have been quite off-putting because they would have locked a person into a position where you can't save a survey. So if a person started working on it, they would have to complete that survey. There is a place for surveys, absolutely, but it turned out that this project wasn't it. But, God, my head. Oh, crikey. Okay. Anyway, call this just a blip. It's just one of those blips. I'll be hopefully back on track tomorrow. So